Hello everybody, it's Miss Jessica from 𝘧𝘬𝘬𝘭𝘭𝘰'𝘴 McCullough, and today we are going to be continuing our chapter book story time with Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library by Chris Grabenstein. And already I've got Harper hanging out with me over here. So I am very, very excited to see who is going to escape first. We have Kyle and his group of friends that are working together, and then we have Charles Chillington, who's maybe not playing the most honest game. He's doing some things that might be considered cheating to try and win. So I wonder who's going to be able to escape first. All right, so today we are going to be starting on chapter 51. Having made his request, all Charles could do was wait. Apparently, said Mr. Lemoncello when he came back into the rotunda, your Uncle Jimmy is a very, very busy man. Reminds me of a spider I once knew. But it is a Sunday morning. We will attempt to track him down at home. Thank you, sir. I told Uncle Jimmy to stand by, that I might need him this weekend. And now, whoosh, he's as elusive as the wind in the willows. You'll have to discuss this with him the next time your family gets together for Thanksgiving dinner. Now, if you will excuse me, it is currently 9:58 a.m., almost time to open the Dewey Decimal Chambers. Mr. Lemoncello opened a filing cabinet and pulled out a megaphone. Is there some room you should be ready to run to? Isn't there some clue or book you need to go find? Just one, said Charles, and I need my Uncle Jimmy to tell me which one it is. Will you keep looking for him? Please. Of course, said Mr. Lemoncello, and he pointed to a smudge on Charles's shirt. If you would like, I will also have Al Capone do your shirts. All Charles could do was nod and smile and wonder, when had Al Capone opened a laundry? It's a reference to a book. It's actually a pretty good one. Chapter 52. Everyone, please pay close attention, cried Mr. Lemoncello through a squealing, screeching megaphone. The Dewey Decimal doors are now open, and unlike Tuck, this game will not be everlasting. Therefore, it is time to race upstairs like the rats of Nim. Kyle and his teammates heard Mr. Lemoncello's announcement, but stayed inside Community Meeting Room B so they could examine the dusty old boot box. It's from when Mr. Lemoncello was our age, said Haley. Here, I'm pretty sure this is what we need. She handed Kyle a large manila envelope sealed with tons of tape. First and worst idea ever had been scribbled on the front. Awesome, said Kyle as he started undoing the tape. The clue said his first idea might be our best solution. Inside the envelope were a stack of cards, a bunch of rubber stamps, an ink pad, a sheet of 3-ring binder paper filled with a 5th grader's sloppy handwriting. Kyle read out loud what the young Luigi Lemoncello had written. Presenting First Letters, the amazingly incredible secret code game. Haley held up some of the cards. Each one showed a cartoony drawing in a single letter. A equals apple. Apple equals A. B-E-E, the word, equals the letter B, carrot equals C, and so on. Kyle continued reading. Want to send your friend a secret message to meet you after school? Just use your super secret rubber stamps. Miguel examined a couple of the wood-handled stamps. The stamps match the cards. So how exactly do you use this junk to tell your friends to meet you after school, said Akimi. This is so bad, said Kyle. Moon, elephant, elephant, tiger, moon, elephant, apple, flamingo. Akimi held up her hand. Okay, stop. I get it. Maybe it was for little kids, said Sierra. Definitely, said Kyle, because anybody over the age of 6 could crack this code in like 10 seconds. And then he froze. This is it. He went to the wall with the list of library cards. What would happen if we played First Letters with these book titles? Book authors on the backs of library cards. Number 1, Miguel Fernandez. Incident at Hawks Hill by Alan W. Eckert. No, David by David Shannon. Number 2, Akimi Hughes, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish by Dr. Seuss, 9 Stories by J.D. Salinger. Number 3, Andrew Peckelman, 6 Days of the Condor by James Grady, 8 Cousins by Louisa May Alcott. Number 4, Bridget Wadge, Tales of a Fourth Grade Theme by Judy Blume, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Number 5, Sierra Russell, The Egypt Game by Zilpha Keatley Snyder, The Westing Game by Ellen Raskin. Number 6, Yasmin Smith Snyder, Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne, The Yak Who Yelled Yuck by Carol Pugliano Martin. And Lorax has joined us. Number 7, Sean Keegan, Olivia by Ian Falconer, Unreal by Paul Jennings. Number 8, Haley Daly, Turtle in Paradise by Jennifer L. Holm, A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle. Number 9, Rose Vermette, All of a Kind Family by Sydney Taylor, Scat by Carl Hyacin. Number 10, Kayla Corson, Anna to the Infinite Power by Mildred Ames, Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. Number 11, Unknown, Charles Chillington. Number 12, Kyle Keeley, I Love You Stinky Face by Lisa McCourt, The Napping House by Audrey Wood. Okay, said Miguel, moving to a clean space on the wall. Here are the first letters of all of these titles. INONSETTATOUTAASAW IT? It still makes no sense, said Akimi. Wait a second, said Sierra. If the title starts with an article, drop that word and use the first letter from the second word. Got it, said Miguel. INONSETTATOUTWAYOUTWASAW ? Oh, you can kind of start to see what's coming up. Okay, said Akimi, it's making some sense. She went to the board and broke Miguel's string of letters into words. I-non-set-he-way-out was a W ? In? Hang on, said Kyle. It could be in on S-E, the way out was a W ? In what's in on S-E, said Akimi. Wait, look, said Miguel. The book on the second and third library cards actually start with numbers. Kyle grabbed a marker. In 1968, the way out was a W ? In. Hang on, said Haley. You know, all those questions in the trivia contest Friday, I did so badly. I Googled a bunch of them later that night. They were all from 1968. You guys, said Sierra, I did some research too. Mr. Lemoncello was born in 1956. That means he turned 12 in 1968. Okay, said Akimi. Is this something besides a fun fact to know and tell? You bet it is, said Kyle. 1968 is the key. And we don't need Charles's library card to finish this phrase. He went to the whiteboard. In 1968, the way out was a way in. So what happened in 1968? Said Haley. Was that when Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came out? Asked Miguel. No, said Sierra, 1964. So what's up with the candy clue from the Art and Artifacts room? We messed up, said Akimi. We need to go back and find a new rhyme for Andy. Really, said Haley. I thought he got kicked out for cheating. Another long story, said Miguel. For later, said Kyle, right now. We need to be on the 3rd floor. Chapter 53. Back in the Art and Artifacts room, Kyle felt confident that they were pretty close to figuring out, well, whatever it was they were supposed to figure out. How it would help them escape from the library was still anybody's guess. It's 10:44, said Akimi. The last clue should pop up on the Wonder Dome in 16 minutes. Okay, you guys, said Kyle. Spread out. We need a new rhyme for Andy. This model of the bank building came in handy, added Miguel. The Dandy Bandits, shouted Akimi, once again studying the display of hats. Yes, said Haley, pulling off her shoe so she could show everybody her clue card. Oh, and here it was again. is in the 300s room. That's the room clue we're waiting for, said Kyle. Because the Dewey Decimal Number for true crime books always starts with the number 3, said Miguel. When we find that book, it'll tell us how and where the bandits crawled in 1968. Listen to this, you guys, said Akimi. She read a placard on the display case. This plaid fedora from 1968 was worn by bank robber Leopold Loblolly, one of the notorious dandy bandits. Loblolly, Miguel shouted. The smell-o-vision clue, said Kyle. That's why everything kept smelling like pine trees. Loblolly was one of the pine trees in the answer Mr. Lemoncello gave you guys, said Haley. Whoop, 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 said Mr. Lemoncello. As Banana Shoes squeaking, he stepped into the room. Well done, Miss Daly and Miss Hughes. See, said Akimi, I was right the first time we came in here. I said dandy, and everybody said, no, candy, Willy Wonka. Yes, it's all coming back to me, said Mr. Lemoncello. 1968, I was pondering an idea for a game at the old public library. And, said Kyle, you were so totally focused you didn't hear the police sirens screaming past the library as they raced to the Gold Leaf Bank. The Blackbird was from Alexandriaville, said Sierra. The police siren wail was from that day. Miguel finished the thought. When the dandy bandits tried to crawl into the bank. My goodness, said Mr. Lemoncello. How could you kids know all of that? From the game clue, said Kyle, and from the story Dr. Zinchenko told us on Friday night when somebody asked her why a library building needed a bank vault door. She was already feeding us clues, said Akimi. The time is now 11 a.m., announced the ceiling lady. This game will end in 1 hour. Come on, said Kyle, heading for the door. It's the 11th hour. We need to go check out the Wonder Dome again. They raced to the balcony. There it is, said Sierra. 364.1092, shouted Miguel. Woohoo, said Akimi. We're gonna win! All right, and we're gonna stop there for today. I know we're not doing very many chapters today because we are so super close to finishing that I want to have a good ending for the next time. All right, so don't forget you can always check us out at evpl.org and see all of our amazing digital resources. It also has some of our events that are coming up online. Don't forget to like and subscribe to EVPL Library, our YouTube page, and that will definitely have all kinds of amazing things posted there. And also, if you check out our social media, you'll see all kinds of fun things that we're posting. Don't forget to stop in for our curbside service and also some limited hours at some of our select branches. So thank you again so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon when we will finish the book and we'll see which team wins. All right, so I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.